Andrew McCART, IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. You already know I'm always delighted to be joined by my good friend REGIS PROGRAIS. REGIS, it's normally over Zoom, so it's finally good to get the microphone in front of your face, man. How are you finding Dubai?
Man, I love Dubai. You know, it's my second time here, man, so I'm loving it. Of course, right now it's a little different than the first time because right now it's like wartime, but yeah, I'm still loving it.
I can see you loving it because obviously I follow you on Instagram and I've seen that. You seem very, very relaxed this fight week. I know you take the fight game very seriously because I've seen on your Instagram you're going out in yachts and you're relaxing, you're going to the mall, playing arcades. Are you relaxed come fight week? Are you one of the fighters that stays relaxed and focused and don't get too much pressure or feel the stress of a big fight week?
Well, yeah, I mean, right now, of course, I have a lot of, like, you know, me and McKenna, he was saying I have a lot of stress on me. I'm definitely not stressed out, but of course I have a lot of pressure on me because I'm a huge favorite in this fight. So I do have a lot of pressure to go out there and perform, but at the same time, I can't be just locked in the room all day, you know? So I mean, all we did on our rest day, like Sunday, we got on the boat, we went to the marina, got on the boat and stuff like that for 2 hours. All we did is went in the water, came back, and that's all. And yesterday, just went to a food court. And I can't eat right now. I can't eat that type of stuff. So I just went and I found an arcade. I just played a little games and that's it. So that's all. Just chilling. Just trying to like take my mind. You don't want you have to have a balance in boxing. You can't think about it too much because the fight is Saturday. You know, it's only Wednesday right now. So, but then at the same time, you can't be too loose for it because I can do all. I mean, it's Dubai. I can do all kinds of crazy stuff right now. But after the fight, I'm finding my balance right now.
Speak about McKenna then, Tyrone McKenna. He talks a good game, you talk a good game. Everyone's talking about this breakfast altercation yesterday morning. It wasn't filmed, which is quite strange, the fact that the day and age of all these mobile phones and nobody's filmed this shit. But just what was said and what was done and the reason why you went over to Tyrone.
I saw him over and I just saw opportunity, man. I just saw him eating and he was sitting over there eating by himself. And what's the other fighter, Irish fighter, John O'Carroll. He was there and I know him, you know, so it was me and my whole team. We was all sitting there at breakfast and I just looked over there. I said, I gotta go mess with him. I gotta go talk to him. So I went over there. It wasn't really too much of an altercation. I just like some, you know, fun and games type of stuff. I said was up to John, and then after I said, you ready? You know, I'm gonna give you a good whooping, and you know, we just kind of laughed and talked it off, and that was all. It wasn't like a altercation like that. I kind of introduced myself and went over there and just tell him, you know, like I'm gonna whoop you at the same time.
What I like about this fight, from a fan's perspective, is I know Tyrone, I know you, I know your styles, I know how great of fighters you are, and the fact that this fight is going to be a war and it's going to be exciting for the fans, but also the build up to it. I mean, you and Tyrone, even though you're talking serious that I'm going to knock you out and I'm going to hurt you and stuff like this, there's almost a comedic side to it. There's a laughter, there's a funny side to what both of you are saying, and I think that's endeared the fans and brought a lot of fans over because they're like, well, they're trash talking, but they're doing it in a respectful manner and it's funny. Do you know what I mean? And obviously the two of you can fight. So, I mean, it's been a different build-up. How are you enjoying it? Because I've been enjoying it and I think everyone else watching has been enjoying it. So how are you enjoying all this build-up?
I mean, it's fun, man. I couldn't wait. We talked a little like the same thing when we did the Zoom call with you. You know, it was fun to me. We was laughing and stuff. I can make fun of him all day, you know. So then, like seeing him like in person, it's like, oh, I couldn't wait to see him. I just couldn't wait to see him and talk to him, like talk about him and stuff, and just play around, man. I feel he has the same type of vibe that I have. You know, like we're serious. Of course, we are serious, and we're gonna, you know, go out there and fight each other and try to knock each other's heads off. But at the same time, it's still a mutual respect, and we like laughing and playing about it. You know, so it's cool.
You mentioned a little bit there in that fight face to face that it's been the year of the upsets. I mean, just two fights recently, Jack Catterall and Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor got the decision, but a lot of people think that Jack got the decision on that one. And then obviously Lee Wood against Mick Conlan the weekend. I don't know if you saw that fight, but Lee Wood was a slight underdog. He came through and defended his world title. We've seen major upsets up and down boxing of late. You are the heavy favourite in this one, being the credentials you have in boxing. There's no slip up for you. You're 100% focused on Tyrone McKenna. You're not looking past him. You're not looking to these. We're being a world champion again. You're 100% focused on Tyrone McKenna. Because like I said, it has been the year of the upset so far.
I'm focused on being the champion again. That's the thing. And so for me, it's like I'm focused on him, but at the same time, it's just like whoever's in my way to becoming a champion. You know, that's the most important thing to me. Like I'm training hard. Like I'm not even gonna lie. Like I felt like I I've been in there with top dogs already. I beat people way better than him, you know. But I'm not thinking. For me, I'm not fighting Tyrone McKenna. I'm fighting for the belt. I'm going towards the belt. That's why I train so hard. I train 3 times a day, every single day for 2 months straight. And I'm not gonna lie, it's been like physically and mentally just draining on me. So it's just all leading up to this right now to get that belt again. That's it. So, I mean, you can say, I won't say I'm overlooking them, but for me, he's in my way. He's in my way to becoming a champion again. It's just like, whoever's in my way, it doesn't matter. That's who they put in front of me. I just have to run him over and to get to that title again.
Talking about running him over, he talks about a war. And like I said to you, I've seen Tyrone go to the trenches with a lot of fighters, and he seems to draw that out of a fighter. He seems to draw that out of them. Obviously, you're going to box smart, and I don't know what your game plan is. Your coaches are over there watching me, probably not to delve too much into that. But can we expect a little bit of a war? Can we expect you not similar to what Josh Taylor? Because you said you made a lot of mistakes in that fight, right, Josh. But it was an exciting fight for the fans. Can we see a little bit of that? Can we see a little bit of that on Saturday?
I mean, maybe. It depends on, like the thing is, like my coach, he want me to be like a smart fighter now. I don't have to get touched no more. Like I don't even, like, bro, my last 2 fights. And I feel like, honestly, but the last 2 fighters I fought could beat him, and I whooped their ass, both of them, so it's just like, and I didn't even get touched by neither one of them. So I can go out there and I don't have to even get touched with a glove at all, probably for the whole fight. But, I mean, it depends. It depends on what he brings out of me. Maybe I want to go in the war. Maybe I don't. Maybe I feel like giving the fans a little something. But at the same time, man, the victory is the most important thing. Getting that belt is the most important thing.
I think you should give the fans a little something. That's my opinion. That's just give them a little something. I do want to talk about the Josh Taylor-Jack Catterall fight, because obviously we spoke about that beforehand, before the fight happened. And did you watch the fight, and what's your opinion on it?
Watch the fight. Jack Catterall won, hands down. He definitely won the fight. It was I feel like it wasn't even close, to be honest. I mean, it's sad that, like, you can't. I don't know if you call it incompetence or crooked judging, but it's just gone. Basically, Jack probably would never get this opportunity ever again in his whole lifetime. He fought for all 4 belts, and it's just gone. He'll never get that opportunity ever again. And it's just, I mean, I feel for him. I really do feel for him, because right now he should be the undisputed champion at 140 pounds. And he'll probably never get that opportunity ever again. So,
well, hopefully he does get it, because he does deserve a crack. Because it looks like Josh probably will move up to 147 now, so these belts are going to be vacated. And Jack will probably get his shot of it. If you win this fight, you're probably in line for a crack at it. Have you thought about which route you want to go, which belt you want to go, which governing body you're highly ranked in?
Well, I know I'm highly ranked in probably all of them, but they just named this is for the WBC final eliminator, this fight here. So that means... That's
why Mauricio Suleiman's here, is that right? I seen Mauricio, right?
Yeah, that's why Suleiman is here. So yeah, this is for the WBC final eliminator, so that means I fight for the title again in the next fight, no matter who it's against. I think Zepeda is number 1, so it might be me and Zepeda. So I think, yeah, that's
a tasty fight.
That's a good fight, man. That's a good fight, and it's same thing. It's gonna be hard because of the conflict of interest. Because my other trainer in LA, he trains Zepeda, right. So it's like, that's gonna be a tricky. Yeah, that's gonna be a tricky situation. If and when it does happen.
Just adds to the fight, adds to the build-up. That's all that does. Like I said, we're here in Dubai. I'm in that arena. It's spectacular. It's like a coliseum, a little mini coliseum, for lack of a better word. Probably is a good word, actually. But what can the fans expect from you in attendance? And one final word for Tyrone McKenna.
Oh, man, I'm just going to go out there and do me, man. I'm going to just go out there and do me. Just like I said in the fighter meetings, they said, am I a level above him? I feel like, nah, I'm not a level. I'm about 5 levels above him, So, but even saying that, I'm taking this 100% serious because I want to be a champion again. That's my main thing, to be a champion again. I could have went up and got some big money fights and stuff, and everybody told me go up to 47, do this, do that. I'm like, nah, I want to be a champion again. It's something personally that I want, and I bet on myself, and now I'm in this situation. Of course, I respect Tyrone McKenna, but I just feel like I'm going to run him over, and then after that, I fight for the belt again, and then become a 2-time world champion. And
that's all you've ever wanted from last time I spoke to you after the Josh Taylor fight. So, listen, tomorrow night, I'm getting ahead of myself. Saturday night, it's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. Out here in Dubai, open air arena, 4,000 people. It's going to be an absolute buzz, man. So, as always, thank you so much for doing this for IFL TV, and enjoy the rest of the week if you can.
Of course, I'll be good now. We the weigh-in Friday. After that, then I can really, you know, feel better. I can really bulk up and feel better, and then I'll be good.
Well, this is the shit part, man. I know. But listen, it's got to be done. It's got to be done. But listen, Regis, as always, thank you so much, brother.
Thank you.
Thank you.